he has a lot of experience with this matchup, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I remember the quote unquote cursed image of the Pacific Northwest, like one of the Emerald Cities or something. The
I think it was
results it
Battle
was like
BC,
Battle
where they
BC,
had
yeah.
the timeout of Foe, like where he was just sitting there like and Lovage was just like, I hate this. So,
Yeah. Well, there's that, but there's also like a result of a top 8 where like the entire top 8 was like, you know, peach, 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 puff, 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 something like that.
yeah, I think that's basically the Pacific Northwest scene, at least in Washington. Um, so,
All right. Oh,
ooh, I like the up air there. So I've talked a lot about on stream how this matchup is basically like very, very heavily defined by back air, and like pretty much it's similar to Marth Peach, where you're just trying to play in a range where Peach can't comfortably grab a turnip, and you kind of like she can't really do anything. Like if theoretically if you had perfect air spacing, she kind of just is always at disadvantage. So good down smash though, but with turnips it becomes a different story, and Aura already showing us some pretty creative combos.
yeah, it's really interesting because Puff, in theory, is always safe, but I think she has a hard time like applying direct pressure or like really like forcing her way in, right? While Peach is kind of like the opposite. Like Peach might have more tools to potentially like slowly inch her way in with like the turnips and stuff like that, but like when she does it, she's kind of at risk. So it's kind of like a tug of war between those two factors. At least that's the way that I kind of see it.
Yeah, definitely. I think one like really, really big advantage too with Puff is just that like she's one of the only characters that can kind of edge guard Peach's like crazy recovery. So like where every other character is like, hey, like it's fine, you're off stage, come back and we'll fight. Puff kind of like goes out there and actually like cleans it up. And then of course like something that doesn't actually come into play as much as people would think is just that like rests against Peach are also like usually not punished very significantly. Like it's a lot safer to go for more aggressive rests, but even at the higher levels you don't end up seeing that many rests either way, just because it's still pretty hard to find setups unless you're at very low percent.
Oh, he went for it. Like, you know, exactly like you said. Interesting punish there. I know that Peach has like a really strong hitbox on the side. I don't know if that's what Aura was going for, but didn't get much of a punish. I know like the Peach Discord or like the Peach Labbers. Oh no.
Tough SD, don't see that very often. Not sure what he was going for. Trying to wave lane on stage, I guess? Oh wow, calling him out all the way up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like a wave dash onto the ledge and kind of missed it there. But yeah, I think Peach does have some punishes that she can do on Puff, but I mean, regardless. Oh, double forward smash. Okay.
Yeah, like I've seen some kind of YouTube videos of like optimization ideas, getting a lot of dot eyes, but yeah, like kind of weird sequences where you throw up a turnip and you down smash and try to like build a lot of percent, but
right,
just tricky generally. Even still though, because it's such a like neutral heavy matchup, if you do go for a rest and it doesn't pan out like what we saw, like even getting like 40% or something is still like a pretty big deal. So that's why we don't seem to see it as often as we kind of expect based on the risk reward. Good nair, misses the DI there.
Setup is also pretty hard. So, how high will he go? Yeah, honestly, it's just like such a neutral heavy matchup. And honestly, like both characters kind of have to like take a risk to really force anything to happen. So it feels like it's just such a big battle of attrition. Like you really can't force anything. So
Probably the only Toad we're gonna see all set.
oh, nice down air from Aura coming down. Is he gonna do it again? Okay, no. Just uses the float to wait it out. Now, yeah, I like. Oh my god, that's a second Stitch chase actually in this match.
Yeah, part of the reason he's actually had so many good turnips is just he's been doing a great job of like finding moments to pull turnips, and since it's such a neutral heavy matchup in the first place, like those opportunities are going to come up if the Puff player isn't able to pressure them. So, you know, he was winning in more ways than one in a way. Probably gonna see. I'm trying to think counter picks. That was the first game, right?
Yeah, game one. It's just what do you want to prioritize as a losing Puff? Like, is it prioritizing survivability, and then that's basically betting on the fact that you will win neutral more and just get those kills more.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say like
Battlefield.
maybe go back because I don't think Puff wants to go to Yoshi's, but I also don't think they want to go to Dreamland really either. So, although Dreamland can work out because of the edge guarding thing, but even still, like
Yeah, but the edge guard. I mean, regardless. So, game one was Fountain Dream, so Battlefield is a bit of a switch up, which I kind of like. Battlefield not that long horizontally, and Puff has a really strong horizontal knockback tool, which is back air and forward smash, right? Okay, wanted to see if the rest would land, but Aura was too high percentage.
yeah, it really is like kind of like 25 and under that it works. It doesn't kind of last. Like you can still kind of get it maybe a little bit past that, but like it's pretty unreliable if they DI out well.
Yeah. One thing I actually just realized is that so Thorne against Sam the Fox. Oh, nice up air, early kill being 113, but still early. I feel like Thorne hasn't been getting the tomahawks or the empty hop grabs on Aura.
Yeah, like we saw the first
Yeah.
one about 20 seconds ago, but he hasn't really been pulling them out. I think just the slower pace of the game in general and like kind of the floaty nature makes the tomahawk grabs like way more predictable in a way that when you're playing against Fox, it just feels like more fluid, but maybe that's just me. So it does seem like hard to pull off.
Yeah, it's that plus like it feels like Thorne has not really been able to pressure Aura enough to get him to be in his shield a lot, and that's really where you like thrive. Okay, well, gets the grab there, interesting. Yeah, that's kind of where you would get those grabs, right? If you can force your opponent to shield. And that just really hasn't been the case so far.
One thing that actually kind of is relevant to the percents right now is that there's kind of a percent, say around like 140-ish, where Puff can do drill into up smash and grab, and it's basically a percent where Peach will do this little like tumble kind of roll thing. But once you're past that percent, it just won't combo into it. So obviously being a high percent is better, but in the same way that you kind of lose that could be rest. In the same way you lose the kind of up throw up air as Fox, like Puff loses that kill setup and has to go for a straight hit.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's true, because after at some point, I guess, the opponent will just either tumble, basically, right?
Yeah, it's like the
animation
that Shine puts you in is the same kind of animation that when you hit like the third or fourth hit of drill, it like makes the character, like do like a little spin kind of thing. And that's where you can combo into either grab or shine. And at a certain point, the percents are too high. So it is like a pretty big part of the matchup. And you can even actually rest people out of it. But you don't see that often because it's very, very hard to react to your position. If they SDI at all, you might miss.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, okay. I think Thorne could have gotten out of that, but... Oh yeah, he's kind of going for drills, but Aura was already in the air, so... Oh, that was so sneaky from Aura.
Yeah, really did not see that coming, and he just like was not ready for it at all. Like one of the challenges with Peach is kind of getting down, but you're looking for a down air or something, and you're not expecting a kind of sneaky nair. That should kill. Yeah.
Definitely.
Another type of rest that you can actually go for that's like a bit of a YOLO setup, but again, in a matchup where you don't get punished. Wow, what a great sequence. 38% is big. But yeah, is nair rest, like auto cancel nair rest. You can kind of just throw out a nair, and if it connects, like you can get a rest. And at the early percents, it can just be a huge way to close the lead.
Oh yeah.
There's
wow,
that.
Got the drill rest at like pretty early percentage right there.
Yeah, like I used to know the percents when I played the character, but it is like around like 50 or 40. It depends on the weight and stuff, and then it lasts for quite a while, but you don't really go for it as often just because it's not going to lead to anything in this matchup until it's a kill move. Like you're not going to grab them and drill grab into what, like a edge guard scenario, I guess.
Yeah, there's not that much.
Windows 7 is acting up today. Bold move to still be on Windows 7. They're not even supporting Windows 7 anymore.
Oh man, I'm just looking at the chat. Gotta shout out my friend Aw, who's oh okay. Ooh. Something's happening. Let's see. Oh, we got Mike Hayes in the chat as well. What's up, friends?
Yeah, good to see so many people still, even from the East Coast, up and watching. Looks like we're gonna get back into the game.
We're back. We're back. We're back. I have some ab requests. Maybe we can make a sub goal for saved. I'm just kidding.
I was like, ab, like, you mean like abs?
No, like ab.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, you haven't seen my six pack?
Ah, there. I clearly have been missing out. Apparently. Just
All right, here we go. Yep, down throw, dash attack. That's true combo. And if a Puff DI's in, you get maybe a nair or back air or something. So nice. Yeah, I guess that's probably pretty good as Peach.
another weird setup that you can do if you really want to call them out is just wait underneath the platform and then rest their down smash because it has like quite a bit of end lag, and again it's just like another like small dynamic of the match. With good float in air though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're getting a lot of up air kills at honestly like really ideal percentages. Always just having it at the right time, which is really good on his part. Oh,
forward smash.
Here's the edge guard. Yeah, Aura has played that pretty well. Like we've seen that situation once in the last game, I believe, and Thorne got a back air, but then just Aura with like the really tricky parasol fast falls, making it really difficult. So yeah, man, the float heights from Aura are really good, making it super ambiguous. When he's actually gonna come down with an aerial or just like come down with an empty hop, but
No, for sure. Yeah, mixing it between the kind of grounded and the sort of full hop, but slightly thing to get the fair. Like just a lot of good choices from him, making it very difficult. Really good fair.
Oh man, this is... And yeah, on Thorne's side, you know, Peach being at 148. Okay, yeah, get the up air. Yeah, what are Puff's like realistic like kill conditions, right? It's like up air, the drill, up smash stuff you're talking about, back air,
Not
up
a lot.
smash.
It's mostly chip damage and then into like stuff like up airs and yeah, like really the drill is honestly kind of one of your go-tos. Really good turn up sequence again. Like see what he gets. Does get a stitch again, like I was saying before. Just able to pull so many turnips. This could be huge.
And again, just have to point out just Aura's pretty optimal up air percentage timing. Like again, just getting like the up air right at the right time to get the kill. So
I just love that little slight wave dash back to get the spacing right. Great down tilt too.
wow, he connected that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can really see his like matchup familiarity. Like he's just kind of moving around in a space where he like really understands like what he can pull off. Although this chain of back airs is rough. Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Yikes. That's rough.
Yeah.
All right.
Impressive.